Hey, good morning. I'm meteorologist Chita Craft. So we are under a weather impact alert now through 5 o'clock this afternoon. And that's because some of the thunderstorms that develop, keep in mind, they are going to produce some very heavy downpours. They can also have some lightning as well. So just be prepared for the potential of blinding rain with some of these thunderstorms. Now I'm going to walk you through the radar. So what you can expect now through about 5, 6 o'clock this evening is on and off rain. Even as some of these thunderstorms start to move off to the east, we are going to see some redevelopment and some new development even in areas that haven't seen rain just yet. Take a look I-10 westbound from Katy into Addicks, Hunters Creek, Bel Air, Mission Bend. These are all areas seeing some pretty heavy rain right now. Notice from Sugar Land, Missouri City, Almeda, Thompson's over Sienna. You see that orange and the red on the radar? That's indicating blinding rain. So you'll want to leave extra time outside. That can even reduce your visibilities when you're driving around. Make sure you have the umbrella, and anytime throughout the day today you're running in and out, even if we get a little bit of a break in the rain, just keep in mind new development is very possible right through your afternoon, right inside the city. So inside the loop and the Beltway, it is pouring right now from Jersey Village north of Aldine Westfield here. Notice Beaumont Place, Galena Park. This is closing in closer to Hobby Airport, so even on the southeast side we're seeing rain pretty much drenched across the entire area. The Galleria to the Med Center all getting poured on right now. Now under a scale of 1 to 4, we still have that flood risk under a slight risk. That's a level 2, and that's basically areas north of I-10. But even in areas shaded in green, that's indicating a marginal risk for high water spots. So high water spots will be a threat today. Keep your guard up because a quick 1 to 3 inches of rain could produce some of those high water spots. Now let's start talking about the potential of severe weather. This did increase to a marginal risk. That's a level 1 out of 5 for today. Tomorrow the severe weather risk actually shifts well to the east into Louisiana. Now I would say with a level 1, heavy downpours, some strong gusty winds at times, and the potential of a lot of lightning as well is going to continue through your early afternoon. So keep your guard up for some stronger thunderstorms at times. Future track 1:30 this afternoon. Notice right through your afternoon, this is what I'm talking about. Even if we get a little bit of a break in these storms, redevelopment is very possible. This is where we're going to pick up the most accumulation areas north of I-10. Putting this into future mode, 3 o'clock. If you're picking up the kiddos from school today, this is when I'm still expecting rain draped across the area through 5 o'clock. So even going to make for a messy start, I think, to the afternoon and evening rush hour home. By 7, 8 o'clock this evening, we get a little bit of a break. Notice a few showers here or there. That takes you through about midnight. And then overnight, this cold front stalls out. So new development is expected for the early morning hours. 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. New thunderstorms developing on the north side, maybe even potentially inside the city as well. 5, 6 a.m. tomorrow. I think the strongest thunderstorms push off to the east, but an isolated thunderstorm still possible. That's still expected to linger through about 10 or 11 o'clock Wednesday morning. So we will be watching for those accumulations. Some areas, when all is said and done tomorrow, could pick up about 4 inches of rain with today and tomorrow combined. So really saturated conditions all across the area. Getting into your Friday forecast, it gets chilly. Temperatures return to the 40s, and get this, 30s by Sunday morning. How much rain? 1 to 4 inches of rain. I think on the low side, south of town, Brazoria County, Galveston County, you may only pick up about a ½ inch of rain. Now those pockets though, maybe northern Harris County, Montgomery, Walker, Waller into San Jacinto, Polk County, those are areas that could, isolated spots, pick up 4 inches of rain. So I just don't want you to be surprised when you have some of that blinding rain that can really impact your visibilities when you're driving around. Temperatures mainly in the 60s and 70s throughout the day today. That's thanks to some rain cooled air at times. Then tomorrow, most of the storms want to move out for the first portion of the day. And then notice how we start to kind of cool things down. 40s, 50s by your Thursday, 60s Valentine's afternoon. And then we are not finished with the 30s just yet. Sunday morning, you're down to the 30s, and then Monday for your President's Day, potentially even mid-30s. Now, we are going to continue to watch the radar very carefully. Of course, we will break in or update you if anything else advisories happen or anything else you need to know, but otherwise keep those umbrellas handy and continue to watch KHOU.